Hello and welcome to the channel and welcome to this match play game of Tear Down Their Icons between the Dark Angels and the Astra Militarum. Tear Down Their Icons, it's the mission with 5 objectives, so there's one in the centre as you can see it. I've put something useful there, so it's actually worth getting as an objective if you want some barrels.
Well, it costs of fuel prices at the moment.
Well, yeah, yeah, maybe it's some petrol. Objective in each quarter as well, which I've put in ruins like that. Ruins obviously are obscuring, so you can't shoot past them, but you can shoot in and out. They're also defensible, scalable, breachable, all the ables, and like cover. The deployment zone will be from the centre to the corner, and then the centre to the corner. We'll mark that out later and do that. For this mission, if you have one objective, you get 4 points. If you have 2, you have 8. If you have more, you get an extra 4. And then the mission rules are essentially you can go down putting bombs down, and you get points for putting bombs down. Maybe you can put some bombs down next to the barrels. That would be interesting. And then you get points at the end of the game for each bomb that hasn't been defused, essentially, because someone can put a bomb down and the other person can come and defuse it, which could be complicated, but never mind. So that's the mission. That's the board. Before we go and see the guests and the armies today, if you like the content, hit like. If you want to see more, hit subscribe, and feel free to leave comments below. If you want to support the channel more, check out Heretic Day 40k on Instagram and Patreon. Yay! Today,
Hello again.
it's Dark Angel John again.
It's me.
And surprise, surprise, you brought Chaos. Oh, no,
Yeah.
no, they're not Chaos. They're the loyal Dark Angels.
That's right. Yeah.
And you brought the Deathwing with some Ravenwing because you ran out of Terminators.
Yeah.
So yeah, Deathwing, transhuman, fearless. Most of them are obsec. And obviously you've got Armour of Contempt now, which is nice.
This is first time playing with that rule today. So
yeah, and I've got lots of ruins for you can sit in as well to make you get your 2-up saves for days.
yay.
Oh, why have I done that to myself? Anyway, so we'll go through them in a sec. I've got my guard. I'm running them as pure Catachan today. Because I haven't done a battle report since Hammer of the Emperor became a thing either, actually, with my guard. So hits of 6 auto wound for ranged attacks. So that maybe counts as transhuman a tiny bit. But,
Maybe. We shall see.
but yeah, I mean, transhuman, high strength weapons, it doesn't work very well. Do you want to run through your list first, John?
Go on then.
Go on then.
I will. Okay. Starting today, he's my warlord. He's Belial,
Belial.
the Grandmaster of the Deathwing.
Cool.
So he's pretty good in combat.
Yeah, we were looking at his rules earlier. He's quite difficult to kill as well.
Yes, yeah. With his
-1
warlord
hit,
trait.
-1 damage.
Yeah.
4
So
plus invulnerable save, transhuman.
Hopefully he will survive.
He will survive. Cool, so that's him.
We've got an Interrogator Chaplain in Terminator armour, upgraded to the Master of Sanctity.
Yeah, and Wise Orator. So he knows extra litany, they're going off on 2s.
Yeah.
All the good stuff.
Yeah.
And he's got Litany of Hate, which is reroll hits. Canticle of Hate, so you can get a 7-inch charge if you deep strike, essentially. +2 to charge. And +1 wound for a unit nearby as well. So yeah.
Yes.
Buffy the Chaplain Slayer.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've got a Deathwing Apothecary, upgraded to the Master Chief.
Master Chief and Selfless Healer.
Selfless Healer, of course.
The Cheese Apothecary.
Yeah.
I suppose the Chief Apothecary.
It's got to be included, doesn't he? It's got to be done. An Ancient in Terminator armour. The relic, the Dark Angel's relic, the Pennant of Remembrance, which is -1 damage to like a 6-inch aura.
Yeah, it would have been funny if you forgot the name of the Pennant of Remembrance.
It would have. I did have to think a minute then, but yeah.
Yeah, so that's an aura of -1 damage, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is really nice when you've got 3 wound transhuman Terminators.
Very nice, yeah.
Oh, John. Right,
Yeah.
okay, what else you got?
Just a 2-man command squad. So the Sergeant's got a Thunderhammer Storm Shield, and then there's a Lightning Claw, pair of Lightning Claws in there.
Cool, so you got 4 and Wolverine. Nice, okay.
10-man squad of Deathwing Terminators. Sergeant's got a Power Sword. We've got 2 Cyclone missile launchers in there, and a little Watcher in the Dark.
Yeah, you got a chain fist in there as well, which could be good against tanks.
Yeah, he's not actually got a chain fist. It's just the model.
Well, the points are the same. You can have a chain fist.
Oh, I could do. Yeah, why not?
Just that I've got lots of armour.
Yeah.
You can have a chain fist. Cool. Okay.
A 5-man squad of Terminators with a plasma cannon, and the Sergeant's got a power sword.
Yeah.
Another Watcher in the Dark.
Dark Angel Terminators can have plasmas.
Yes.
Which is, it's cool, but if you supercharge it and kill yourself, it will be quite funny.
And knowing the amount of ones I roll, I probably will.
Yeah, if people have seen me play John before, the amount of plasma and ones he rolls, you shouldn't be a Dark Angels player. But anyway, what else?
6-man squad of Blade Guard.
Yes. Cool, okay.
We've got Deathwing Knights. I've given the stratagem for the sergeant the marked for command, which you can give him a relic. So I've given him the mastercrafted weapon, so it's an extra damage on his flail, and all of his damage carries over.
Yeah, it's nasty, that is. Okay, cool.
Venerable Dreadnought.
Yep.
Twin Lance Cannon missile launchers. Obviously you have to pay the extra to include him in a Deathwing list.
Yeah, so he's Deathwing Venerable Dread.
Yeah.
Okay.
And 4 Ravenwing Black Knights.
Because you had some points and you need some, and you wanted some plasma.
Plasma, yeah, bit of speed as well. So
yeah, mobility will help because most of this is slow.
Yes.
Okay, well, they're not bad in combat.
Yeah,
and they're not transhuman, but they still get an invulnerable save.
Yeah.
I think there's ways you can make them -1 a hit as well, or something. I can't remember. I think there's something you can do. Maybe. But yeah, okay, cool. And for those who don't know, Dark Angels, if you don't move in the previous movement phase, you get +1 a hit. So if you're stationary in your turn, you get +1 to hit, which is nice.
Yep.
And if someone charges you in their turn, obviously you didn't move in their turn, you get +1 to hit them back, which is nice. And then also you've got all the different doctrines for Deathwing and Raven, but you haven't got the Greenwing doctrine today. You haven't got the one where you can shoot into combat. But you have got the one where you can reroll wounds against things in combat with them, move a bit quicker with the Ravenwing and Devastator.
I think the Terminators can shoot in the tactical doctrine. They can shoot in combat. I will double check that, but
yeah, I thought it was just the non-Deathwing, non-Ravenwing things. But I might be wrong, because that would be really cool otherwise, shooting storm bolters in people's faces. But yeah, okay, cool. Dark Angels. While John checks that, let's check out the Catachan. So I'm running Catachan today. Reason being, I want Sergeant Harker, because he's cool. So let's start with Sergeant Harker. So he is a character who gives a reroll hit rolls of 1 aura for ranged attacks, which is nice. So he's a bit like a Space Marine captain. He's also got an AP2 Assault Heavy Bolter, which is cool. Catachan, for those who don't know, all my infantry get +1 strength, so they're all strength 4, apart from the Scions, because they're not Catachan. They all get +1 leadership if I'm near officers, of which I have a couple of. Actually, I have a few of, because I've got, and then for my vehicles, with random number of shot weapons, I can reroll a dice to determine the number of shots, which is nice. So that's Sergeant Harker. Other characters and things, I've got a couple of platoon commanders here. One with a plasma pistol and chainsword, one with a las pistol, chainsword. The las pistol guy has the Curves Aquila as my relic, and he is the warlord, so you can get me CPs when John spends CPs, because that's always nice. My 3 HQs are all tank commanders, and they're all WYSIWYG, they are what they are. I've got one with Demolisher, Melters and Las Cannon, 2 with Battle Cannons, Las and Heavy Bolters. Infantry-wise, got a unit of Scions, Barebones, 2 units of infantry squads with Bolters, Voxcasters and Flamers, and they can be riding in standard Barebones Chimeras. And I've got 2 other squads with plasma guns and missile launchers and Voxcasters. Trying to make use of some of the free upgrades you can get now, but not going ridiculous and giving sergeants plasma pistols and things, because I haven't got any guys with plasma pistols, but that would be cool. And I'd always supercharge them, because who cares if a guardsman dies. Heavy sport, 3 las cannons, heavy weapons team. I've also got a Manticore and a Basilisk, both with full payload. So I haven't got a Warlord trait, and I've paid an extra CP to give the other one the tank case. So they're both 3 damage, which is going to come in handy today, because pretty much everything you have has 3 wounds, apart from your characters in your Dreadnought.
Yeah.
So that's a thing. And then you went and brought a -1 damage banner. So thanks for that. I've got 3 individual Scout Sentinels as well, just to run around and do what they do. And then I've got a Valkyrie. with the Hellstrike missile and the las cannon, because that's cool. And the command squads here, 1 plasma, 1 ore melter, and the platoon commander will be starting in the Valkyrie. Those infantry squads will be starting in the Chimera. I think I've mentioned everything. Scout Sentinels are really cool because they can pre-game move, which is nice. You mentioned you were going to start some things in Deep Strike.
Yeah.
What were you going to start in Deep Strike?
Probably the Deathwing Knights and the Chaplain.
Yeah, so they can pop up and get a 7-inch charge.
Yeah.
And smash something with their hammers and maces and things. Cool. Did you check the tactical doctrine thing?
It's not Deathwing.
It's just Greenwing. Yeah. Because I was going to say, I've never seen someone shoot Terminators in a combat before. Because that would definitely be good. Yeah, okay, cool. Catachan, Deathwing. Secondaries and things now, I guess. So my guard list, I've always ran it with a few secondaries in mind. And these are essentially the same as what I'm using today. So engage in all fronts, get things in different table quarters. I've got a lot of speed. I've got Sentinels, I've got Chimeras, I've got a Valkyrie, I've got Scions which can drop down, and I can always move infantry if I need to. So engage is always a pretty good one. That also works well with retrieve data, do actions in different table quarters. Obviously Scions are still really good for that because it's a unit of 5 in their OBSEC, so I don't have to roll to see if it goes off or not. So they can drop down. I've got guys in Chimeras who can zoom forward, get out, and just retrieve data. Because what's the point at shooting las guns at Terminators? Because you've got lots of Terminators, I'm going to go with no prisoners. Because you have lots and lots of wounds. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I want to kill them because if I don't, I'm going to have a bad day. Yeah. So they're my secondaries. Your secondaries, you go and bring it down for obvious reasons. I've got lots of armour. You go for Stubborn Defiance. Because you're a Dark Angel, you're stubborn and defiant, you've got an objective in a corner, in a ruin, you've got Armour of Contempt. Yeah. Killing them is going to be a problem. Yeah. You should be able to sit on an objective for the entire game and get 15 points. If you don't, something's gone terribly wrong or really, really right, depending on which point of view you want. And then your other one, you're going to go to the last, because you've got 3 difficult to kill units. You've got 1 very, very difficult to kill unit.
Yeah.
You've got 1 that's starting in Deep Strike, and you've got 6 Blade Guard, which can walk around with a banner and apothecary potentially. So you're getting points for just sitting around not doing much and killing vehicles.
Yeah.
It's very stubborn and defiant, John. It is. Yeah, so that's the mission and stuff. I guess we just need to roll for deployment now. Do you have a dice, sir? Is your first roll of the day going to be a 1?
Ooh,
oh, okay.
That's my 1 good roll.
Oh, well, we both got a 6, so we have to start again. A 5. 1. Okay, well, you can choose whether you want to defend or attack. You can see we want that side, this side, or you can let me pick a side and deploy first.
I'll let you.
Okay, alright, well, I'll go over here because I'm standing here. I'll deploy first. We'll alternate, and then we'll be back. And here we are, back after deployment. So, I deployed first over here, so I guess I'll run through the guard first. I've got a column of tanks, because not only does it look cool, it's hidden most of them. Sentinel and Chimera in the front, a couple of tank commanders, artillery at the back, all within nice reroll range of Harker in the middle there, who's also got his heavy weapons teams, and the infantry squad with a missile launcher there as well. Along with my platoon commander. There's also a Vox caster in this unit here, so he can dish out orders if he needs to. Got another infantry squad at the back here, because John put some Terminators there, and I've got a missile launcher. Another tank commander here with Chimera and Sentinel to take this flank and that objective. And then I put a plane there, because it fitted quite nicely between the buildings, really. And it looks cool. And another Sentinel there as well. So the Sentinels are going to push forwards, engaging on all fronts. The plane can swoop around. The Chimera's going in different directions as well for engage. And I should be able to control this side of the board, maybe. We'll see. What have you done, John, with your Deathwing, other than put about... Well, most of your army in a ruin?
Basically, most of the army there, yeah. So we've got the 10-man... squad of Terminators holding that objective.
Yeah.
The Blade Guard are underneath.
As far forward as they could go.
Yeah. That's with the Ancient and the
Apothecary.
Apothecary.
And you've got Belial in there as well.
Belial's there with the 2-man command squad.
Yeah.
Um,
so that's holding your Stubborn Defiance and pushing towards the centre with a big brick.
Yeah.
Nice, okay.
Black Knights are there. Perhaps go in that direction.
To give me something to think about, okay.
And yeah,
Terminators there.
Not much going on here.
There's an objective there, and your Terminators can run into it, and you've got a Dreadnought that can pop round the corner and have a pot shot maybe before it gets wiped out.
Yeah.
But you needed something here to get that objective.
Yeah.
And I guess you didn't want to start in the ruin because then you'd get shot at.
Yeah.
And you can always just run in and then have your nice light cover plus armour of contempt plus transhumanness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. Well, I think all we need to do now, John, is roll to see who goes first for this Super Smash Fest. Can I win you on 4s and can you make 2-up saves? You roll a 4. I roll a 2, so it's going to be Deathwing going first. So I'm going to have my pre-game moves with the Sentinels. You can think about if you want to pre-game move your Black Knights.
Yeah.
And then we'll be back after your command movement phase.
We will.
For the Deathwing. And we are back, and the Dark Angels have begun their push. We did some pre-game moves as well. You spent some CPs on your Black Knight zipping up.
Yep.
And then I basically countered it and blocked your path with a Sentinel. But you've moved them into the room a little bit. That Sentinel's gone forward a bit, and so is this one. And then your movement phase, you did lots of advancing, basically.
Yeah. I got some quite good rolls.
Yeah, very quick Terminators and Blade Guard running into the middle with your characters. Before Belial ran off, he gave that Terminator unit reroll all hits, which is nice.
Yep.
And they're the opposite unit on your Stubborn Defiance objective. This unit of Terminators just about had enough distance to get onto this objective without advancing, so you can still shoot. Your Dreadnoughts pop round the corner and doing Wisdom of the Ancients for reroll hit rolls of 1 for both him and the Terminators. And then round here you've got your Black Knights, as mentioned. You've moved them again a little bit, and your plan is to plasma something and then charge the Sentinel, maybe? Or stay on the objective and be a nuisance. But yeah, interesting. Be interesting to see how long this lot survives against my firepower. But I do have...
Might be a bit of a suicide mission.
Yeah, but I do have lots of target priority issues. I've got to kill them. I've also got to kill them and them. I can't do all of it, I don't think. But you never know. Transhuman is a thing. Invulnerable saves are a thing.
Yeah.
An Ancient and an Apothecary are definitely a thing. So, yeah. Shooting phase then, I guess, because you haven't got any Psychic.
Nope.
Where would you like to start, John?
Let's start over here.
Yeah? So your Dreadnoughts, what's he shooting at? Your Venerable Dread?
Twin Lance Cannon at the Tank Commander with the Demolishers.
Yeah. And missiles going there as well?
Yeah, everything.
Yeah. I'm assuming crack missile.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Right.
2s to hit, rerolling 1s.
2 2s. Nice.
What I needed.
3s to wound. Oh no. Do you want a command point? One of those?
No.
No. You got a crack missile launcher.
Yeah.
That'll hit on a 2.
What's that hit? That's 2 shots, isn't it?
1 shot.
Is it?
Yeah. I mean, they both hit anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you've hit. 4s to wound. Strength 8. Oh no.
Oh no, no.
Oh no. And he's exposed.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That didn't go to plan.
Well, not really. But at least when I shoot back at him, you could potentially smoke screen at least.
Yeah.
That might be a thing. Where would you like to go next? Plasma Bikes of Death?
Yeah, I'll do the bikes. I'm going to supercharge.
Okay.
I'm going to do weapons from a Dark Age.
So it's another 2 CP,
Yeah. I'm going to go into...
Try and take out a Tank Commander.
Yes.
Because it didn't work over here.
No.
And you want to kill at least one of them, so you're going to try over here. Okay.
So, right, down to...
But they haven't got any rerolls, so this could be painful.
No, that's why I saved my...
Oh, you say you see... Oh, in case one of them rolls a 1 to hit.
Okay.
Brilliant.
What are they? Two shots each, I think, aren't they? Yeah.
Right, okay. Black Knight shooting. Bike number 1. Hitting on 3s. 2 hits. Bike number 2. This is 1. Bike number 3. Oh, you're doing well. No 1s yet.
Not yet.
And the final one. Okay, so you've only missed 1 shot.
Okay.
And there's strength 8 with a supercharge?
Yeah.
So you're winning on 4s. Just a 2. Did you want a command point one? I'll get 5 up saves, and then 3 damage.
How many wounds has it got?
12. So you're not going to kill it.
I'm not going to kill it. Nah.
No?
No.
2 up -3, 5 ups on the battle tank. Takes 3 damage. So he's down to 9. But there are CPs where I can heal tanks and make them act on full bracket. So that's always a thing. Well, your anti-tankness isn't working just yet, but you do have missile launchers, you do have a plasma cannon.
Yeah.
Where would you like to go next?
I'm going to go to this big
The brick
Terminat
unit.
squad.
Okay.
I'm going to fire the stun bolters at the
Sentinel.
Yeah,
I think most of them should be in range.
Should be in range.
Most of them. Maybe not the bat ones.
2 might not be.
Okay.
Might not be.
Have a few pot shots at him. Okay. And the missiles?
They're going to go at the
Valkyrie.
Valkyrie, yeah.
Did you want to spin a CP so you hit on 2s? Or are you not bothered because you're rerolling hits anyway?
Yeah.
Because you're getting +1 a hit, he's -1 a hit.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to spend a CP. I'm down to 4 CP. So I'm
Yeah. So you got 4 cyclone missile shots.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s. Rerolling. Well, you can reroll those because of Belial. So you got 3 hits. Strength 8, so you're winning on 3s. Just the 1. -3 AP because of Devastator.
He is.
6 up save. Did you want to CP one of those? 6 up save, D6 damage.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm good at tempting you with CPs, aren't I? But it's 6 up save, so they should both go through. Oh, okay, so one of them doesn't. D6 damage. 3. Okay, so it's got 11 left. So you started whittling down some of my vehicles, but none are dead yet.
Yeah.
But you do have some storm bolts into the Sentinel now.
Yes.
I'll let you count your dice.
Yeah, let me get the dice.
Right, we're back. Big blob of Deathwing Terminators shooting into that Sentinel. See if you can bring at least something down. Many shots hitting on 2s.
Here we go.
Because you just stood still and you're a Dark Angel, and you're rerolling 1s because Belial told them to shoot better. There's a few more 1s here as well.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, effectively, everything should hit.
Hopefully.
But you do roll lots of 1s. There you go, you missed one. You're winning on 5s. Toughness 5. But I think if you throw enough dice at Sentinels, they do fall over.
Yeah. Ooh, drop one.
Drop dice don't count.
Yeah, put that one in instead.
So you're winning on 5s. Ooh. We'll count those up and back for the saves. We counted up the wounds. Only 5 went through out of all those dice. 4 up saves. You didn't even scratch it. Wow. Okay. I think it's fair to say your shooting phase has been a bust.
Yeah.
Oh, we still got this squad.
Still got this,
Still got this squad. It's not over just yet. But so far it's not working out.
No, it's not.
I mean, there's a Sentinel there you can shoot at.
Yeah.
Plasma and some Stormbolters. Rerolling 1s to hit because of the wise Dreadnought. He was so wise he couldn't wound a battle tank. Sorry to bring that up. Do you want a moment to think?
Yeah. Everything going at the
Everything into that.
the Sentinel because I'm not going to be able to kill.
No. Did you want to supercharge the plasma?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
Well, you're rerolling 1s to hit at least.
What can go wrong?
Yeah. Well, you got D3 shots with the plasma cannon. 1 shot. Okay.
Okay.
You're hitting
Here
on a
we go.
3.
Oh,
You hit. You wound on a 3.
It wounds.
I won't get a save. That's 2 wounds off of me already. So he's down to 4. And you got 4, 8, 12, 16 Stormbolter shots.
Right. Let me get my dice.
Okay, Stormbolters. Shoot the Sentinel. Looking for 3s and reroll. That looks like a really good roll, actually, John. You've only missed a few.
Right.
Okay, well, you're winning on 5s. Let's see if you can actually get some 5s this time. Yeah? Got 4 wounds left.
Well, I think I've got more than what I did on the big.
You got more than what you had on the big unit. Yeah, how many's that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. Okay, 6, 4 ups. 4 wounds left. I failed everyone on that one. So I made all the saves with him and failed all of them with him. Well, he's dead.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if he blows up, but just for effect. He does. Boom. Right, cool. Okay, you get a point, John.
Yay.
Got a point for bring it down. Nice work. I think that's what you're shooting done. Did you want to charge your Black Knights into the Sentinel there?
Yes, I do.
I mean, unless you roll a double one, you're probably in. I've gone and said it now. You're in. Right, the Black Knights have gone in. They've piled in. You've left one just about on the objective, just to be cheeky, and you're going to start smacking the Sentinel. So hitting on threes with your little hammers. It's not too bad. That two's really cocked. Yay. And you'll be winning on fours because it's strength 5 for these little hammers. Oh, is that 1? Wow. Your dice, John, never cease to amaze me. I've got a 5-up save. I've took 2 wings.
Okay. Good.
Oh wow. Yeah. Okay. My Sentinel can hit you back. Hold on. It's hit. I'll wound you on a 4. No, it would have been funny if I did more damage back to you just by kicking a bike. Okay. So at the end of your turn, you got 1 point for bring it down.
Yeah.
You're starting your stubborn defiance. Your 2 lasts are still on the table. But yeah, it was underwhelming, John, your shooting phase, to be honest.
A little bit,
I mean, even your combat was underwhelming. I thought that'd be dead.
It's not a super shooty army, but yeah.
No. And now it's time to see how resilient it is, John, as we move into the Imperial Guard, turn 1. Okay, Imperial Guard, turn 1 after the command and movement phase. Command phase, I got a command point because it's an old codex. They do anything to do in the command phase. Movement phase, though, did quite a bit of moving. The Chimera that was in front of this tank column advanced, and he's going to be popping his smoke. The tank commander didn't do a grinding advance, he did a normal move because I needed to get the Demolisher in range of Dreadnought. This one did a grinding advance so we can shoot twice. They all stayed still. Round here, this tank commander just peeked around the corner, and he's aiming his turret at Blade Guard. Over here, the guardsmen got out the Chimera, ran into the ruin, and they're retrieving data, and they're on the objective. So they've done their job. Sentinel's fallen out of combat, so I've got some, so I can shoot at the knights essentially, and the Chimeras just come round to shoot into them if they survive the other things that are going to be shooting at them. These guys have stayed still, and then the Valkyrie has swooped over there. It's hovering because I've moved it less than 20 inches, so it's no longer -1 to hit, but it means I also get +1 hit against you. And because it moved less than 20 inches, it dropped its payload without any of them dying, basically. They all just got out gracefully, landed on the building and just clambered down. And then I've got melters and plasmas aiming at Deathwing. So that's a thing. As for orders, the platoon commander that was in there is telling both those units to reroll 1s to hit. Everything over here is rerolling 1s to hit anyway because of Harker, so the platoon commander is ordering the las cannon team to reroll 1s to wound. And then all the tank commanders are telling themselves to reroll 1s to hit. I'm going full offensive, John, because you haven't got much anti-tank.
No.
And you've already had your Devastator Doctrine, so that was your most devastating shooting phase. And it didn't do much. So I don't really feel as though I need to shoot and pop smoke with my tank commanders. I think they should be safe.
Yeah, I think they should be right.
Especially when he's dead.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I'm going to start with him. I'm going to spend 2 CP on Hail of Fire, so I get maximum shots with that Demolisher Cannon, because it is only shooting once. So I'm going to get 6 Demolisher shots, John.
Okay.
And I'm going to put both the Morty Melters and the las cannon into him as well, into your Venerable Dread.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Sounds like fun, doesn't it? Hit on freeze. Oh, did you want to pop smoke with Dreadnought?
Yes, I will.
With one of your free CP?
Yeah. I don't think it will help, but you know.
You're doing what you can.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm hitting on 4s now, rerolling 1s. Well, it's made that 3 miss. And that 3 miss. So it's done something.
Yeah. Is it enough?
Strength 10. So I'm winning on 3s. Because although he's Deathwing, he's not infantry. I'm going to command point one of those. There we go. So it's 3 at -3. Armour of Contempt, so 3 at -2. So 3 5-ups. You made 2 of them.
Hmm.
No, it's D6 damage. Did you want to CP the other one? I mean, you're -1 damage, obviously, but...
No.
No?
No.
1 damage. Okay. Multi-melters. Oh no, you got 6-up shrug, you're venerable.
Oh yeah.
Don't roll a 6. Otherwise that would have been 3 CP on no wounds.
Right, so 1 wound gone so far.
Yeah. Multi-melters. Hit twice because of the smoke. Smoke's making a difference, John. Winning on 3s. And this is -4, so it goes down to -3. So you've got 6 up. And this is D6. For 4, which goes down to 3. And then you've got your shrugs. Okay, so he's lost 3 wounds in total now. Okay. Las cannon. Misses because of the smoke. The smoke made a big difference, actually.
Good.
Okay, well, those two aren't being very effective. He starts on 8, don't they?
Yeah, 5 wounds.
Cool. I need to kill him.
Whew.
I need to. Okay, right. Well, we'll come back to him. I think. What I'm going to be doing next is I'm going to be putting a Manticore into your Black Knights over there.
Okay.
Alright. I'll get 2d6 shots.
Can I just check?
You can.
Check something?
Okay, we're back. We checked some Ravenwing strats. Essentially, you can't do Skilled Rider because you didn't advance.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't do the 4+ vulnerable save because you're not a vehicle.
Yeah.
But against the Manticore, you get a 4-up save anyway.
Yeah.
So it's not all bad. 2d6 shots though with the Manticore. I'll keep both of those. So I'm having 8 shots. That's 8 dice, isn't it? Yep. Hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s because Sergeant Harker's next to them. Okay. Strength 10, John.
Mm-hmm.
We're on 2s because they're not Deathwing. And they're not infantry anyway.
Toughness 5, aren't they?
Strength 10, Manticore.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's 3 4-up saves, John.
Right.
It's -2, which goes down to -1. And that's 2 dead bites. It's flat 3 damage.
Okay.
Right, rinse and repeat with the Basilisk. Which is 2d6 pit highest. And I can re-roll 1. So I'm getting 3 shots with the Basilisk. And I'm going to hit on 4s. Re-rolling 1s. I miss every shot with the Basilisk. I was thinking about doing the strat for re-rolling hits, but I didn't bother. So I thought it'd be alright. And then I'm going to do that. Okay. So I've killed half the bikes and crippled the Dreadnought. I was hoping to have killed both by now. But okay. Well, now because that bike's on the objective, that bike is technically in the ruin. Which means I can shoot the bikes. And all my tank commanders touching the ruin anyway, actually, so that's fine. So I've got shots I can put that way. Let's just put the Chimera into them, because he's standing there. Heavy Bolter. Hits you twice. Wound you on 4s, it doesn't wound you. Multi-laser. Hits you every time. It will wound you on 3s, it's strength 6. 3, but it has no AP and 1 damage. So you're fine. 3 4s. Loving it. Loving life, John. Okay. Okay. I think I'm going to have to put that tank commander there into your bikes. Yes, I think I'm going to have to. Yeah, let's put everything from that tank commander into those bikes. I just need to make sure they die, because otherwise they're going to just be annoying and be a nuisance. Heavy bolters first. Let's start with those. Reroll on the 1s. Reading you on 4s. 2 at -1, which becomes nothing. Because you're contemptual armour, and you're absolutely fine. Battle cannon shot number 1. I'll re-roll that. Shot number 2. That's better. I won't re-roll that. So 6. Hitting on 3s. Re-roll on the 1s. And reading it on 3s. Strength 8. 3 at -2, which becomes -1. So 3 4-ups. The 1 goes through. D3 damage. It's one of them dead. And then I have the las cannon. Can I finish them off? He hits. He doesn't wound. There's 1 left. Okay. But how much damage can 1 bike do? And I've already done a CP reroll anyway. Okay. That's literally all I can do against them over there now, really. So I'm going to have to just live with it. I still want that Dreadnought dead. So my next tank commander is going to shoot down it. I'm going to start with Zit. Should be able to see it. Lascannon. Hits. Wounds. -3, but becomes -2. 5 up save. D6 damage. Which goes down to 5. You've got 5 shrugs. You've got 5 wounds left.
Here we go.
He's going to show up my main tank commander. Oh, he puts it down on 1 wound. But he's done more damage than my anti-tank tank in 1 shot. Heavy bolters. Let's finish it off with bolters. 5s. No. That's right, I got a battle cannon. Shot number 1. I'll re-roll that. Shot number 2. I'll keep that. 5 shots. Isn't enough. Hitting on 4s because of your smoke. It's making a difference, that smoke, John.
Yeah.
2 wounds though, strength 8.
Oh.
At -2, which becomes -1. And you saved them
Okay.
both.
It's okay.
So you've survived 2 las cannons, 2 multi-melters, and lots of shells. And yeah, he's just like, yeah, I've got a wound left. And he doesn't even bracket, so he's fine.
No.
I don't think there's anything else I can actually do to him. No. I think he's safe, John. He survived.
Yeah.
He's hung in there.
For now.
Thanks to his venerable wisdom shrugs.
Yeah.
Okay. Because my Valkyrie can't see it. Otherwise I'll definitely shoot a missile at it. But okay. Well, come down to the main event now, I guess, John. Plasma melter ball of death.
Everything else firing at the...
Into the blade guard, I think. Yeah, well, actually, let's start with my las cannon team back here. I'm going to spend a CP on concentrated fire, so they get +1 hit and +1 wound.
Okay.
Obviously, the +1 wound doesn't help because you're transhuman, but it means they get hit on freeze.
Yeah.
So 3 las cannons hitting the blade guard, hitting on freeze now, and rerolling 1s because of Sergeant Harker. Got 2 1s. I'm glad he's there. Okay. So I'm winning on 4s now, but rerolling 1s to wound because they got ordered to. 2 wounds anyway. Okay. -3. Well, they got storm shields, so they don't get it. So it's vulnerable save, isn't it? 4 ups. Yeah, need a bit. You got it. Okay, you survived the las cannons of death. I get 3 las gun shots with that team though, as well. Can the las guns do something? Well, they've all hit, and they will wound on 4s. The las guns, so they're getting +1 a wound. A few cop dice today. 2 wounds from the las guns. 2 up saves, John. You made them. So you survived the heavy weapons team. Okay, let's shoot the melter team at you now. 4 melter gun shots. These have got to do something, surely.
Well.
So they're hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s to hit because of the order. 2 1s. And they've converted. But now I'm winning on 4s. Just 2. Look, that made a massive difference there. That would have been 4 otherwise. But 2 invulnerable saves. 1 goes through. D6 damage. But -1 because of your banner.
Yeah.
And you got 3 shrugs from your apothecary. I've killed 1! I've killed a blade. And I've got plasma guns into you as well. I'm going to supercharge them, John.
Okay.
Actually, there's no point because you're -1 damage and you're transhuman.
You sure you don't want to?
I'm not going to supercharge, John.
You sure? Let's get these ones.
Well, I'm rerolling the 1s anyway, but I'm not going to supercharge because there's no reason to do it.
Yeah.
So hitting on 3s. Didn't get any 1s. I've hit a lot of times. Winning on 4s though, because Deathwing. I'll take that though. 5 more invulnerable saves, John, on your blade guard. Just 2 go through. You've got shrugs. I'll put 1 down to a wound. So you're getting worried about my shooting phase. I don't know how he's alive, but the Blade Guard are holding up so far. I've got a plasma pistol on the commander.
Okay.
Let's shoot him. No, he's missed. Infantry squad. Let's shoot that at them. Let's shoot the plasma gun first, which misses, and then I've got some las guns. Las guns into Blade Guard. Hit on falls, rerollings are ones because of Sergeant Harker. Oh. Falls. I can completely forget about Hammer of the Emperor all game. Didn't get any wins with those though. Crack missile. It wounds. I've remembered it for the first time. 4 up. You're fine. Cool. Right. Okay. Sergeant Harker into the Blade Guard. He can reroll ones for himself. He's hit twice. That's also wounded. I'll start remembering that now. And that doesn't wound. It's -2, so it's on your invulnerable save again. You're fine. Infantry squad. Blade Guard. Just the missile launchers in range. 1 crack missile hit on a 4. Missed. That was worth remembering. Valkyrie. Missile and last cannon to your Blade Guard. Let's start with a... Actually, I'll do them both at the same time because they're both going to be on your invul. They're both going to wound you on 4s. So, missile and last cannon. I've hit both. Don't get Hammer of the Emperor because he's not Catachan, unfortunately. So he's only wounded you once. It's a 4+ invulnerable save. D6 damage. 1. So you've got 1 shrug. Is there a guy on 1 wound? There is, but he's dead. He's dead now. Okay. Blade Guard living up to their name of being guys with blades and guarding things. Right. Let's have a think. Right, yes, I think that's the end of the turn for the guard. I can't charge the bite because they're doing an action. Sentinel fell back, so that bite's going to survive, which is a nuisance, but it's fine. It's only 1 bite. It can't possibly be too dangerous. It just means I'm going to have to waste more firepower into it next turn, basically. Or just ignore it. I'm annoyed that didn't die, but then again, he did absolutely nothing to me. So I think that's a fair fight. I've took out 2 Blade Guard. And that's it, with loads of melter and plasmas and las cannons. I don't think running into the middle was a mistake, John. I think it worked out quite well.
One's going to be coming back.
Well, exactly. The -1 damage, the apothecary, it all adds up. So at the end of my turn, I will get 3 points for engaging all fronts, because I've got Chimera in that quarter, Sentinel over there, and I've got these 2 quarters. I've got 3 points. And that's it. I started retrieving data. I've killed 6 wounds so far. So yeah, we'll be back for Dark Angels turn 2. Right, we're back. Dark Angels turn 2. Do you want to quickly run us through what you've done and what your thoughts are, John?
Yeah, so Dreadnought stayed where it is. He's just going to continue to shoot. Well, hopefully hit its target and wound this time.
Yeah, continue to shoot, but actually start to do some damage. Yeah.
The 5-man Terminator squad has just moved up a bit. They're hopefully going to get a charge off.
And Power Fist to Chimera.
Yeah.
Nice.
The 10-man Terminators stayed where they are. They're getting the points for Stubborn Defiance.
Yeah, so you got 2 points for Stubborn Defiance. Thanks for reminding me of points.
Yeah.
and then obviously you got 12 for your primary. Your run into the middle got you points.
Yeah.
And it didn't really backfire because I only managed to kill 1 Blade Guard effectively.
Yeah.
Because you brought 1 back.
I brought 1 back. Yeah.
Yeah.
My command phase.
So that's a thing.
Yeah.
And then you've moved all of them forwards.
They've all, just moved. They haven't advanced. So hopefully they're going to do some shooting and maybe charge.
Yeah, because he's not in the air at the moment. He's hovering.
Yeah.
So you could always charge and smash him.
Jump up and stab him.
Stab him as he flies past. Well, he's just taken off again because he's just dropped these guys down. So you sort of hit it as he takes off.
Lyle is given his Deathwing
Chapter Master
rerolls
rerolls
to the Blade Guard.
Yes. Yeah, that's a thing. And then your lone biker.
He's just moved up a little bit.
Trying to finish.
Hopefully.
His whole entire unit's purpose in turn 1 was kill a Sentinel.
Yeah.
They didn't do it. He's going to try and finish the job. You put weapons of the Dark Angel on them as well and everything.
The battle's against that.
Oh, that was against the tank, wasn't it? Yeah, that's true. That didn't really work that well either.
No.
But yeah, I mean, you're in the tactical doctrine now, so you've got extra AP for your Storm Bolters and your Plasmas.
Yeah.
So that's a thing.
Yeah.
Where and obviously your knights and your chaplain, you're keeping them in reserve at this turn, not dropping them down yet
because there's not really anywhere good to bring them down.
Yeah, because you can't fit them here.
No.
You can't fit them over there. Obviously, you can't fit them anywhere back here. So you're going to try and clear off my front screen to give yourself more space, essentially.
That's the plan.
And they're part of your to the last as well. So
yeah.
obviously, if you drop them down somewhere where you didn't want them, let's say here, and charge the Chimera, then they could get shot the crap out of.
Yep.
So that's a thing. Shooting phase then, John, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Starting with the Dreadnought.
Dreadnought. Let's see if he can do.
Is he going to shoot my?
He's going to shoot at the.
Right, try and do something this time.
Yeah.
Hit on 2s.
Hitting on 2s.
He's hit.
Oh, they both hit.
Winning on 3s. Oh, he's doing better than he was last turn. At least now it's only -3 AP, not -4. So I get 5 up saves this time. I'll make one of them. Okay, D6. For 2. Did you want a command point back?
Yeah.
For 5. It's better. It's better. 12 -5 is maths 7. Bit slow today. Right. Crack missile.
Missile.
Misses. Yeah. And you didn't do wisdom. But at least he's done some damage.
Yeah.
Which was.
It's a start.
I mean,
It's a start.
he's done 5 more wounds than he did last turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd look a minute ago, those storm bolters are in range of those plasma guys.
Okay.
Well, some of them are anyway.
Yeah.
If that's what you're thinking.
It was.
Did you want a moment, or do you know what your next move is?
Well, I definitely know what the bike's going to shoot at. So I'm going to shoot the bike.
Into the Sentinel, I'm guessing. Try and get you an extra point for killing that Sentinel.
Do a supercharge.
Thing is, if you supercharge and you kill yourself, then you can't charge and finish me off.
Yeah, I'm not going to supercharge.
You've only hit once. Just as well you didn't supercharge. Try again.
Oh, breaking everything.
Didn't wound. Okay. At least you didn't supercharge and kill yourself, because you could kill him in combat now if you damage 2 hammer. He's got 4 wounds.
Yes. Okay.
So you've got lots of storm bolters everywhere, and obviously your plasma cannon and your missile launchers, which you were thinking about either Valkyrie or Sentinel.
Yes. Let me.
You want a moment?
Yes.
Right, we're back. John's had a think. You're going to start with the big squad at the back. You're going to put 4 crack missiles into this tank commander. Try and finish it off, or at least cripple it.
Yeah.
And you're going to stormbolt the Sentinel to death, because it worked so well last turn.
It did. It really did.
And last turn you had 4 rerolls. This time you haven't.
Yeah.
But you're hitting on 2s anyway.
Yeah.
But at least now you've got AP, which might make a difference. So what are you going to start with?
It's going to be fine. Right, I'll go for the missile launchers.
4 crack missiles.
Here we go.
Going in hot, hitting on 2s.
Okay.
This is just the 1. Winning on 4s though.
1.
It's -2, so 4 up. Okay, D6. I mean, you can't kill it, but... Oh, you mean definitely can't kill it. It's down to 5 wounds though, John. It's bracketed.
Yes.
Okay, I'll let you count your many storm bolter shots.
Lots of...
Right, 40 storm bolter shots into the Scout Sentinel. The bolters of the storm. Hitting on 2s.
Hitting on 2s.
I've just remembered I probably should have popped smoke with him, but I forgot. Never mind.
Do you want to do it?
Well, I probably should have done, because I advanced so I couldn't shoot with him. You can hit on 3s instead of 2s if you want.
Oh, thanks.
I'll let you decide. To be fair, I don't think you've got many 2s anyway. There's one more here and that's it. So smoke would have made bugger all difference anyway. Yeah. Winning on 5s now though, John.
Okay.
But then I have 5 up saves instead of 4 ups. Now, can you get more than 5 wounds through this time?
I hope so.
It's looking better already. You can re-roll that one if you want. That's weird.
So 1. 7.
Another one there. Is that 8?
8.
8. Better than last time. 8 5 up saves. I've got a wound left, John. I've got a wound left. Oh dear.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Dear, oh dear. Right.
Storm bolters are apparently not good at killing sentinels. Okay, so you've done that. These Terminators here, I guess, are probably next. So we measured up, and 3 of the storm bottles were in range of the melter team.
Might just do. Well, I'll do Belial into.
On the Scout Sentinel.
To
Just
try and
finish it off.
Try and finish it off.
Okay.
So it is.
4 shots, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Hit on 2s. Or 3s because smoke.
Yeah.
He did move, didn't he? So he's not getting. Oh, 2 hits. Winning on 5s, I'm guessing. Toughness 5.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Right.
You've always got a plasma cannon, John.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
I've given you a choice now. Do you shoot the plasma at the Sentinel? Because all the bolt weapons are winning on 5s, that's the problem. And you almost want to use the bolt weapons to chip away at them.
Yes.
I'd shoot the plasma in, to be honest. Because if it hits, it's probably going to kill it.
Go on then, let's do it.
And then what? So you're going to shoot the plasma at the Sentinel.
Yeah.
3 guys into the melter team.
Yeah.
Where's the last one going to go?
He'll go into
the Valkyrie.
Valkyrie, yeah.
Makes sense. What do you want to start with? Plasma?
Yeah.
D3 shots.
Here we go.
1 shot. It's alright, you're hitting on 3s, John. It's all good. There we go. You're winning on 3s. It's dead. It's minus 3 AP. It blows up. These Sentinels are blowing up today, but nothing's near them when they're blowing up. I think it's only 3 inches, so I think you're fine.
Okay.
It's only a little explosion as the Promethean tank from the heavy flame roast explodes. So you got 12 storm bottle shots into the melter team. Do I want to take cover? No, there's no point. I think you're going to kill them anyway. Go for it. 3s to wound. It's not bad. What's that? 4, 7.
7.
6 up saves. Because AP 1. Well, you only just killed the squad. Can't believe I rolled 3 6s and then 4 1s in the same roll. One extreme to the other. So you kill the melt of the team. And then you got 1 storm bolter into the Valkyrie, yeah?
Yeah.
Which might scratch the paintwork. Hit on 3s. Nice. Winning on 5s. Very nice.
2.
Both go through. That's been your best shooting unit so far. Because they did alright in your first turn as well. They got more wounds on a Sentinel in their first turn than that big unit with the rerolls. That's definitely the shooty squad. Okay. So we've got all the small arms now, haven't we?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you going to... So there's 4 plasma guys and a commander. What are you going to shoot at who?
Okay, so I'm going to... I've got 2 storm bolters from the Apothecary and the Ancient.
Yep.
So I'll just do those at the plasma.
Yep. And then you can maybe shoot the commander in the face with your blade guard, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Cool. So freeze. And then freeze. So it's 5. 6 of saves. No, they're all dead. And you got 5 blade guard to shoot the commander. And you got a Neo Volkite on one of them, you said, on the sergeant?
Yeah, the sergeant's got the...
Okay. Okay, shooting the blade guard into the commander, who's there. What are you going to start with? The Neo Volkite on the sergeant?
Yeah, Neo Volkite.
So you hit on freeze, re-rolling. Don't need to. Wounding on freeze. So it's 1 wound. No mortal wounds. But he's failed it, so he takes 2 damage. So he's got, I think, 1 or 2 wounds left. And then you got your 4 heavy bolt pistols. Freeze re-rolling. There you got your Chapter Master re-rolls. They all hit. And then you're winning on freeze. And then he's got a 5+ invulnerable save. So he's dead. Okay. Is that what you shoot him?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, I think it's more effective than your first human phase, because not only have you killed a sentinel, you've also killed 9 humans.
Very good.
Yeah. But those 9 humans did all have plasma and melter weapons.
Yeah.
Which did so much damage in my shooting phase, didn't they? Killing 1 blade guard. So what are you charging then, John? Are you going to charge my sentinel?
Yep.
Yeah.
Spikes going in.
Yeah. Shove them in. I can't be bothered to Overwatch.
Yeah. Blade guard are going to go in.
Okay. Did you want to roll for that to get some extra movement, or just shove them in?
Yeah, I might.
See what you get. 7.
Okay, so they're in.
And then you wanted to charge your Terminators here.
I might charge every...
Send some characters in as well?
I'll have to think about that.
Okay.
These are going in.
Yeah.
I'm going to charge that.
Let's see what you get. 3. I think you might have to re-roll that.
Re-roll that.
Yeah.
Okay.
7, they're definitely in.
That'll be in. Yeah.
How many CPs? Is that the only CP you spent? Oh no, you spent one on the damage roll, didn't you? Or a wound roll earlier as well, I think.
Yeah.
I get a CP. Thanks. So they're going in.
They're in.
And then you'll have a think about that and we'll do that. Right, yes. Terminator's made it. You also went in with the command squad and tried to get Belial in, but you ended up like that. We're starting with the Black Knight, trying to finish off the Sentinel, because he's done so well so far.
Oh, yes.
But 4 attacks hitting on 3s. He's hit me twice. It's enough, I've got 4 wounds. Winning on 4s though. Ah.
No.
That's
Okay.
failed.
Good job. Good job.
What do you want to move on to next?
Let's go over here.
Terminators.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got a chain fist in
So
there.
I will do the chain fist first. So 3 attacks.
Yeah, 2 normal plus shock assault in it. So we hit on 4s with that. 2 hits.
2.
And then you win on 3s, strength 8. And that's like -4 AP or something?
Yeah, -4.
Frat 3 damage. So Chimera's now down to 7 just from the chain fist. It carves a hole into the side of the armour, and then your power fist guy can punch through the hole.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So I'll do the power sword from the sergeant.
Okay.
I don't think he's going to do much, but
Well, a hole's already been made in the tank.
no, he's not going to do much.
No, he's not. Win on 5. No, he's done nothing.
No.
You
Okay.
have 9 fisting attacks now.
Right.
Give the tank a powerful fisting, John. You're going to completely terrify the guardsmen inside as you're banging on the side of the tank.
What's going on?
Hitting on 4s. That's not bad. Hitting on 4s, that's not bad. Winning on 3s. That's not bad at all, John. 5. 6 up saves, because I don't get Armour of Contempt. Because, I'm not Space Marines. I'll make one of them, though. But that is 8 damage. I've got 7 wounds left. It's dead. Does it blow up? It does. Everything's been blowing up this game. Literally every vehicle you've killed is blown up. D3 on your Terminators, John.
Okay.
Yes! Killed a Terminator. Brilliant. Okay. Now, my guy's inside. I might do something really cheeky, John. Oh no, because you get to consolidate afterwards anyway, don't you? I was thinking about doing emergency disembarking and getting to 6 inches and putting my guys on the objective and then having the objective at the start of my turn. I'll have a measure and a think. Right, okay. I'm spending a CP for emergency disembarking. So essentially my guys die on 1s and 2s. But I've measured it up. I can get quite a few of them to almost the centre of that objective. So let's do that. Just 2 guardsmen die. That's not a bad roll, actually. Look at that.
Yeah.
Right, so I'll get 8 guardsmen out. And we'll see where they end up over there. Right, we're back. The guardsman hopped out like that. I'm on the objective. You can consolidate into me. I can get to punch you back, but now all your Terminators are in cover. Which is more important, really, because you're not scared of my Catachan's punching you. We're moving on to the Blade Guard. Many attacks, hitting the Valkyrie. Hitting them 3s and then re-rolling, because Belial told them to.
Okay.
So let's get those re-rolls.
Dropping dice all over the place today.
It's not actually a bad roll for you, that, John.
That's alright.
Yeah. Okay. Strength 5, I think it's toughness 7 now, so you need 5s. And unfortunately, you're not in the Assault Doctrine yet, so you're not re-rolling your wounds.
No.
But it should be enough. Let's see how many you get.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10.
10? 10 6-up saves. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
At damage 2 on an immune vehicle.
Yes.
Wouldn't it be great if this died and then also blew up? That seems to be the theme at the moment.
No, it wouldn't.
I mean, it's dead. I mean, I've only made 2 saves, so it's definitely dead. Does it explode? No.
Oh.
You're safe. You're safe. You just sort of chopped it apart as it flew past. Okay, cool. So let's get rid of that. And then you can do your consolidation things. Right. Centre of the board looks like that. Let's punch some Terminators and see if that works. Hitting on 4s. I've hit quite a few times, to be fair. I'm winning on 4s because I'm strength 4 because I'm Catachan. So I've wounded a fair amount of times as well, actually, John. But unfortunately, that is 7 2+ saves. But for hitting and wounding, God, if I had something other than just bare fists, that might have actually done some damage.
Yeah. I'm okay.
No, yeah, surprise, you're fine. Right. And then my Sentinel can kick your bike, which misses. Okay, that's the end of the turn. So you did get your 2 for stubborn, you got your 12 for your primary, and you got 5 for bringing it down this turn, John.
Woo!
Killed a Chimera, 2 points. Valkyrie, 2 points. Sentinel, another point. So that's not bad. Good turn for point scoring. There's no morale, I don't think. They only lost 2. They're fine. So yeah, we'll be back for guard, turn 2, to see what they can do. Right, turn 2 for the Imperial Guard. 12 points on the primary because of a tactical genius manoeuvre of jumping out of a Chimera. So I had that objective, my home one, and the one over there. So that's 12 points for me. So you're not the only one who can get 12 on your primary, John. Turn 2, all right? So 12 points on the primary. Got a command point, and then I went and spent that and another command point on my tank commander. 1 to heal it a wound, Druid repairing, and another 1 on Relentless. So it's acting on full profile, standing still, repairing himself, but he can still shoot and stuff, so that's fine. Guardsmen have fallen out of combat, because otherwise they'd get power-fisted, and nobody wants Guardsmen getting power-fisted.
Oh no.
That's just, terrible. Over here, everything else just stayed still, essentially, because... Yeah. Round here, Guardsmen move forwards just a little bit so I can get some flashlights in range from the plasma. Round here, the Sentinel's fallen back again, the Chimeras come around the corner. And these Guardsmen have just started moving forwards just a little bit, just to see and give me other options later on. And then some Scions drop down in the back corner. And I could just about fit them in more than 12 inches away from you. But I don't think you actually had enough CP for a split scan anyway. It's 2 CP. But I've put them right in the corner. They're going to retrieve data. Their troops, there's 5 of them. That's guaranteed to go off. So I've essentially done the 2 most difficult quarters now. This one I should be able to do later on because I've got loads of stuff there. This one is dependent on them surviving, potentially. But yes, so that's that. So I'm going to start shooting you now, John.
Okay.
They can't shoot. That's that side of the board done. Chimera, everything into that bite. Yeah?
Yeah.
Heavy bolters. 2 hits. No wounds. Multi-lasers. 1 hit and auto wound. 3 up save. I'm remembering that now. Didn't help. Right. That Guardsman squad, lots of las guns. Before I get too carried away, I did mention the orders to John, but I'll mention it here again. Essentially, all the tank commanders are rolling hit rolls of 1 again. And I'm doing the reroll hit rolls or wound rolls of 1 there with the commander because they're rerolling hit rolls of 1 anyway. Right, so infantry squad into your bike. Start with the bolt gun on the sergeant. He's missed. Flame on the dude next to him. Hits you once. Doesn't wound. This is going well. Many flashlights. Looking for these auto wounds. There's a few. And then 5 to wound with the rest. No extra wounds, but 3 from the Hammer of the Emperor rolls. 3 ups. You tickled him. Down to 2 wounds. Okay, I was hoping all of that would be enough to kill it, but okay, fine. I think everyone's seen what the shooting phases in this game are like so far. Underwhelming from both sides.
They have been a little bit, haven't they?
Okay, so I'm going to put something else into that bike. I mean, I've got a tank commander, right? Heavy bolts are going to go into you. And then everything else into those Terminators. Because they're in the rear and I can shoot them.
Yep.
Alright, let's do the 6 heavy bolt shots backwards into that bike. It's got 2 wings, let's try and finish off.
Yeah.
They've also wounded. I'm remembering now. I might have forgot for most of the first time. Forced to wound with the other ones. Nice, that's 5, but there's no AP on this now because you have contemptual armour. So 5 free ups, fair enemy, he's dead. He's dead. Twice, so even with a CP he's dead. Cool. Sufficient. Just what I needed. Let's start off with a nice las cannon to those Terminators, John. It hits. Wounds on a 4. Doesn't wound. Battle cannon shot number 1. Battle cannon shot number 2. I'll re-roll that one because I Catachan. Didn't help. But it actually got worse. 7 shots. Hit on freeze. Rerolling the 1s.
Got a couple 6s.
We've got a few. 3 of them auto wound, which is nice against transhuman. 4 wounds, -2, but it becomes -1 and you're in a ruin. So it is 4 2-up saves, John. Yes. Yeah. It's...
Just as well.
Well, just what you got armour of contempt, didn't it? Right. Yeah, AP2 shooting Terminators in cover is a complete waste of time. That's what I've just reminded myself of. So I probably should have shot the blade guard, but never mind. Right, that Dreadnought still needs to die, John, doesn't it?
No.
Yes, it is.
Oh, he's happy there.
Yes, it is.
Not doing much.
Because I don't want to put all of that into it. So I'm not going to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the melters and the demolish cannon into those Terminators. Try and knock you off that objective.
Okay.
The las cannon into your Dreadnought.
Right.
Alright? Start with the las cannon.
Yep.
I've hit. Haven't wounded. Command point.
Ooh.
I haven't wounded. Right, okay. 4 multi-melter shots into the Terminators. Reroll that. I've got 1 auto wound. He's been on 4s. 2 at -4, but I'm contempt and cover, so -2 essentially. So 2 4-ups. 1 goes through. D6 damage. Killed a Terminator. A whole tank commander fired and killed a Terminator. Not bad, these Deathwing, are they? Right. Okay. Oh, I've still got the demolish cannon, though. I've got that demolish cannon.
Oh, yeah.
Silly me.
Yeah,
First D6. Second D6.
oh!
Oh! Here we go.
Bye-bye, Terminators.
Well, I should jolly well hope so. Hitting on freeze. Re-rolling the 1s. And I'm looking for those 6s to bypass the transhuman.
Oh.
And I've bypassed it 5 times already. And then 1 more. So 6. -3 though, which will essentially become -1. So 6 free ups. Just the 1 left. There we go. See? Terminators in cover, John. It's a thing now. Killed a Terminator.
Killed a Terminator. Yeah.
12 demolisher shells. Several auto wounding kills. 1 Terminator. Brilliant. Right. Okay, that Dreadnought still needs to die. What to shoot at it? What to shoot at it, John? I know what I'm going to shoot at it.
Nothing?
Here's las cannon and battle cannon, because the battle cannon's rubbish against Terminators in cover. I found that out with that one. So las cannon, battle cannon to the Dreadnought. The 2 heavy bolters. May as well go into the blade guard. I know you're -1 damage, but at least I'll put you onto a 3-up save. So let's shoot the las cannon into your Dreadnought. Misses. Brilliant. Battle cannon shot number 1. Battle cannon shot number 2. 7. Okay, I'll take the 7. Not going to be greedy. Hitting on freeze. Rerolling the 1s. that wounds. And then freeze. Okay, 5 at -2, which becomes -1. So 5 4-up saves, John. He's got a wound left. He has finally died. When there's 4d3 and then shrugs.
Unless I can get a load of 6s now.
Not that many, actually, John. Because my 4d3 damage is 4 damage. I mean, it would have been -1 damage anyway, but 4 6s needed to keep the Dreadnought alive. No. Would have been fun if you then got 4 6s following my 4 1s, though, wouldn't it? Would have been complete opposites.
He's dead.
It doesn't matter if it blows up, there's nothing near it.
No,
But I've finally killed the wise ancient, who was so wise, all he did all game was tickle a tank.
Yeah.
And I've got 6 heavy bolt shots into your blade guard. Hit on 3s, rerolling 1s, no auto wounds. Wounding on 4s, so transhuman 2, but it will be at -1 because they've got shields. So 2 3-ups, it's going to be 1 damage each. Because it'd be banner. Yeah, that did nothing. Yeah, heavy bolters and battle cannons aren't good against Deathwing. Not enough AP, and the damage reduction is a pain.
It's good.
Yeah, it's good. So,
I like it.
So you got 2 Terminators left, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. Basilisk, Terminators. 2 CP, spotter details, reroll all hits. So 2d6 shots. I can reroll 1 and pick the highest. I'm going to pick 6. Yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm hitting on 4s, rerolling everything. I'm looking for 6s. Didn't get any 6s, that's annoying. But I have hit you all of the times.
Okay.
But now I need 4s to wound though.
Yeah.
Wow.
Whoa.
Okay, this basilisk is loaded like a nuclear shell, but apparently
What's that, 6?
6 at -3, which would turn into -1. So at least it's 6 3-ups, but it is flat 3 damage. Yeah, they're dead.
They're dead.
Even with a CP, they're all dead. That was very efficient. I've never seen my basilisk fire like that before, and I'll probably see it never fire like that ever again. Okay, Manticore. It's got to go into the blade guard. Put them on their invulnerable save. Yeah, Manticore, blade guard. Let's do it. Let's do it, John. I've spent a CP reroll, haven't I? But I can reroll just one of those anyway. 7. Sometimes with a Manticore, if I roll crap, I just CP reroll both of the dice. Hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s for Harker. No 1s to reroll, but I've got 1 wound already. And then 4s. Just 2 wounds. -2. You got shields, so 2 4-ups.
Oh, crap.
So that's 3 shrugs followed by 3. Oh no, it's 2 shrugs by because your banner. So essentially you got 4 shrugs on 1 guy.
Okay.
That's probably the easiest way to do it. So he's taken 2, and then he's just about dead. So Manticore fired a big rocket, killed 1 guy with a shield. Yeah, it's really good, this Deathwing transhuman shield damage reduction apothecary castle going on in the middle here, isn't it? Doesn't it want to die? As soon as there's some Terminators by themselves, though, then they do die.
Eventually.
But eventually, it still took a lot to do it. Right. Okay. Well, essentially, it's just my infantry now, isn't it? I think I fired everything else. So let's do a CP. Concentrated fire on the las cannon teams. +1 to hit. +1 to wound is pointless, but +1 to hit. 3 las cannons, blade guard. I can reroll the 1s because of Harker. That's also wounded. And that's no more wounds. So that's 1 4+ invulnerable save. On a blade guard. Oh, okay. D6. But, God, I've already spent a CP, haven't I? Go on, 1 shrug. Okay, so I've put one of them down to 2 wounds. And then I've got the 3 las guns from the same squad, which hit every time. That las gun also wounds. And that's it. No, it's +1 to wounds. So I'm wounding you on... No, I can never wound you on freeze. Yep. 1 2 up on a blade guard. You're fine. Right, okay. Sergeant Harker. I can reroll that. That also wounds. Glorious. 2. -2. So 2 4-ups. And that guy might take a wound because you got a 6-up shrug. 2 damage down to 1. So he's down to 1 wound now, yeah? Slowly but surely, everybody, I will eventually kill these Blade Guard. The annoying thing is, I'm not going to kill the whole unit, and then you're going to bring one back. Yeah. So if I start shooting, I want to kill more than one, otherwise I'm not getting anywhere. Yeah. Infantry squad, everything is the Blade Guard. Crack missile. Misses, but I can reroll because of Harker. It hits. Force to wound. No. Oh no, reroll. No. Yeah, reroll the wounds because of the pink card. No. And then I've got a plasma, which may or may not be in rapid fire range. Plasma gun, rapid firing, Blade Guard. I can reroll the 1 because of Harker. Doesn't help. I've got some las gun shots and things, but I did the crap missile, didn't I? Let's do some las guns. Right, flashlights. Let's try and finish off this Blade Guard. So I've actually at least killed one. I can reroll the 1. I'm hitting on 4s, and I've got 3 also wounds, John. I mean, they are going to be top saves, but still. And I can reroll that because of the order. 5 2-ups, John. Can I kill this last guy on a wound? Oh. Well, not last guy, but guy on a wound. We got 2 shrugs on him. He might still not die. No, he's dead. So I've killed 2 this turn. You can only bring 1 back. So I'm slowly, very slowly whittling them away. But it's taking a lot to do it, John. Well, the auto winning on 6s is really nice, but they're still not bloody dying. Last unit's them, isn't it? I think I've done everyone else. I haven't done them yet. So let's shoot them at the Blade Guard. Plasma. Misses. Crack missile. Misses. I've got some las guns. 1, 2, 3, 7 las guns. No auto wounds. 4 wounds that do. Cheeky. 2-ups.
Oh, goodness.
Well, 2 6-up shrugs. But one of them goes down to a wound. But unfortunately, I haven't got enough to then kill him, John. Yeah. I've ran out of guns.
Yay.
So we can just be healed. Another guy can be picked up again.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I've shot everything. I've shot Harker. His pistol's out of range. There's nothing left to shoot at that last guy. So that'll be the end of my turn, John. Okay. So, because surprise, I'm not charging Deathwing with guard. Alright? Sure? Yeah. I don't think I'm even in charge range. They fell back. But I do get engaged on all fronts. Yep. I got a second rod off, so I've got 4 points for that. I am slowly getting no prisoner points, which is a thing. And then in your turn, you'll be getting more stubborn defiance and another 8 points from your primary. And you can pick a guy up and heal that guy, and I'll start all over again in my... But the Dark Angels do have their Knights and the Chaplain to come down now. Yes, they do. Which could be interesting. So we'll see what happens in Dark Angels turn 3. Okay, Dark Angels turn 3, and it's going to be make or break, I think, this turn. But you did manage to get 8 points from your primary, having the centre and your stubborn. You got extra 3 points for stubborn defiance, because surprise, I can't kill 10 Terminators in cover on an objective. It's impossible. And then, in terms of movement, not much moved. You've moved your Blade Guard towards those guardsmen there, because you want to take that objective back. Yeah. Because I've probably annoyed you by nicking that. Yep. You've dropped your Chaplain and your Knights down. Yep. You've moved things around a bit in the middle, and your plan is kill them, kill that with charges, and then see what you can shoot at, basically. Yes. So, yes, it's going to be interesting. Shooting phase, John. Yeah. What would you like to start with your shooting phase? Let's go. I mean, you got some scions to shoot at. I do. So this 10-man blob, the cyclone missile launcher is going to go at this one here. Yeah, because you don't want to kill that. You want to charge it. Yeah. That's what you're thinking. So, although I could. You could frag the guardsman in the ruin. Potentially. How many wounds does that got? 12. It hasn't been wounded yet. Yeah, so he's not going to do. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'll shoot at that. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, 4 cyclone missiles hitting on 2s. Oh, look, they've all hit. You are winning on 4s there. 3 wounds, nice. -2, so 5-up saves. 2 go through 2d6 damage, John. It's possible. Because if you rolled double 6, then I would not have been happy. That would have been good. That would have been very good. And then you got all your storm bolts into the scions. Yes. I'll let you count your dice. Okay. Storm bolters hitting on 2s. The bolters of the storm into
Here
the
we
scions.
go.
I'm not going to bother taking cover because I think they're probably dead if you shoot them
It's
anyway.
quite a lot of ones.
Yeah. Oh, are you in the assault doctrine now as well? So you get to reroll wounds against my tanks in combat?
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. Because the only thing you're going to benefit from the tactical doctrine is essentially put my scions onto a 5-up save instead of a 4-up. And the amount of guns you got, I don't think you need it. Winning on 3s. Let's count those up. Right, 23 wounds came through. I've got 5 toughness 3 guys with 4-up saves. They might be dead. Oh look, they're dead! Right, okay, we're just sort of doing the small arms now. You shot the blade gun into the tank commander, took a wound off it with the Volkite. We're just going to shoot all the characters now, essentially, into the unit down here.
Yes.
Yeah, so what do you want to start with?
So I might as well roll them all together, but we've got the
Ancient, the Chaplain, the
Ancient
Apothecary.
Chaplain. What does the Chaplain hit on?
Chaplain's hit on 3s. Yeah, in combat they hit on 2s.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so...
everyone but Belial.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s. And then winning on the 3s. I thought about taking cover people, but I decided if they're going to die, they're going to die. 6 5-ups. So that's 4 dead so far. Okay. So you can't kill the unit at least. And you got 4 shots from Belial hitting on 2s. Oh dear. Winning on 3s. And that's -1 net.
Yep.
That's another one dead. You killed 5. You killed half the unit there.
Alright.
Alright. Which is essentially all the lasgun guys. Killed a bunch of flashlights. Okay. Is that your shooting done now? I think it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so the question is now, John, which charge do you start with? Oh, and
I'm going to do the commanding
oratory on your chaplain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
because he's a wise orator, it's just 1 CP.
Yeah, takes me down to 1 CP left.
And you're doing the Canticle of Hate.
Yeah.
+2 to charge.
+2 to charge.
Yeah. Cool.
So
do you want to start with the Blade Guard or the Deathwing Knights? Because you've got ACP for a reroll.
I'm going to start with the Knights.
Okay, wise choice. I will be overwatching with defensive gunners, so I'm going to be spending 2 CP on hitting on 5s on Overwatch. Okay. But you do your charge first. Let's see if you make it.
Yeah, I'll make it.
They're definitely in. Okay, and then you Blade Guard into the Guardsmen. Yeah, they're definitely in. Okay, we'll move them in, and then I'll shoot you. Okay, it looks like this, but it might not, because I'm doing my Overwatch now. And obviously, before they charged in, you're in range of your Apothecary and your Ancient and things like that.
Yeah.
Start with the 4 multi-melters. Defensive gunners, I'm hitting you on 5s and 6s.
Okay.
Okay. So that's an auto wound.
Auto wound, yeah.
Okay, so that's 1 from the multi-melters. That will be an invulnerable save. Which you tank. Brilliant. Tank, get it? Right. Demolisher. 5 shots. The reason why I'm doing this is because the tank's dead now anyway, but you still get 1 extra round of shooting out of it. Yeah. 2 auto wounds with a Demolisher, John. If one of those goes through, D6 for 6, but which will become 5 because you're near your Ancient. 5 shrugs on a dude because you're near your Apothecary. So 1 guy falls. Okay. I'm not sure if that was worth 2 CP, but okay. Las Cannon misses. Okay, so we've done the Overwatch. I've killed 1 Deathwing Knight. And you've made your charges. Okay. Oh, and you spent a CP, haven't you? Do I get a CP? I don't. Okay. Where would you like to start, John? I do have CP to interrupt, but I have Guardsmen and a tank. So I'm not going to bother.
I'll start with the...
Start with the cool stuff.
I'll just get all my dice.
Okay, we're starting with the Deathwing Knights. You're starting with the maces, because that's cool. And also you're in the Assault Doctrine and your Deathwing. So you're re-rolling all wounds against my tanks, essentially.
Yeah.
And characters. So you got 9 attacks hit on 2s with your Maces of Redemption. And, oh look, you've hit 8 times. You dropped 1. Okay. These are strength 8. So you're winning on 4s, but re-rolling. Because Deathwing Assault Doctrine. Nice. Okay, so 7. And these are AP 3 now because of Assault Doctrine?
The
Maces?
Yes. Yeah.
So 5 up saves. And damage 2.
Damage 3.
Oh, well, maybe you've taken 15 wounds off of him, John. He's definitely dead. Now, what we need now is another nice explosion, isn't it?
6. Here we go.
Nah, would have been good if I got another one and killed another one.
Yeah.
Okay, we killed the tank commander.
Okay.
Number 2 points will bring it down. You can consolidate into something if you want. You can probably take my tank if you really wanted to. Yeah, I thought you might.
Let's get in
And then
there.
shut him down from shooting his amazing battle cannon, which is rubbish against Deathwing. At least the heavy bolts and las cannon can shoot you in the face still.
Yes.
But minus is to hit and things. Blade Guard, I'll let you count your dice.
Get some dice.
Okay, you've tagged my tank. Blade Guard raises their swords high into the guardsman. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling everything, because Bilal told them to before they ran off.
Okay. Good.
Good, because you've missed about half of your attacks. What is going on? Okay, that helped. Now, freeze to kill, John. Alright?
Yeah.
Got 9 guys. If one of them is left, I will be spending 2 CP to keep him there. Have you got enough?
So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Just about enough. They're dead. That's annoying. Because if I had one left, I would have spent 2 CP on Insane Bravery and gone like, yeah, he's staying there, he's OPSEC. But you killed them. Cool. I'll hit you back with the tank, and then we'll be back. Okay, so tank hit you back, did nothing. I did the morale test for these chaps here. 2 of them ran off. So that's
Cowards.
Cowards. Well, you shot the crap out of them with Stormbolters. I'd probably run off as well, to be fair. But then at the start of the guard's turn, I will get 8 points for the primary, because I've still got these 2. And then I'll get a command point, which is the most important thing in my command phase at the moment. And then we'll see what I can do in turn 3 for the guard. Right, turn 3 with the guard. It's a very, very simple turn, this one. Essentially, can I kill them? If the answer is no, it's going to be interesting. If the answer is yes, game on. So essentially, I've fallen back with the tank commander. I've shuffled the Manticore and Basilisk around a little bit, so I've got the Flamer and the Heavy Bolter in range. Not range, line of sight. They're all just going to stay there and just point and shoot. Over here, I've hidden the Sentinel, John, because I don't want to give you a free point.
No.
Chimera zoomed off that way. Okay, you could potentially shoot the Chimera. He's advanced. He's popping smoke. They're staying still. These guys advanced. They've got a nice 6 on the advance. They ran off 12 inches, and I'm going to move them onto that objective. So they get to advance again. 10 inches. Yay. Right. They've moved. I've just remembered. Mission rule, prime explosives. They're going to drop a bomb down, because that's cool. They're in no man's land. Let's do that. Okay, so let's do things. What we're talking about? Shooting, orders. So I've done move. So you can't order them now to do things, but that's fine. So all we rolling hits because of Harker anyway. Tank commander reroll hit rolls of 1. This tank commander can't shoot, so instead he's going to order himself to... No, he can't order himself to pop smoke. Never mind. Right, let's just start shooting at you, John, before I keep saying things and confusing myself. Let's start off with the Manticore. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to spend a CP, John, on the Manticore to give it +1 hit, because I can see, cause you can see its target.
Right.
But I'm going to start with the... I'll start with the rockets. So 3 damage and your guys are 3 wounds. 2d6 shots. 10. I think I'll take that, John. Will the Manticore finally start doing something? So I'm hitting you on 3s now with the Manticore. I'm rerolling 1s because of Harker. I didn't get any 1s, but I did get lots of 3s and only 1 miss. But only 1 6. Now you have your transhuman goodness. Which helped twice, and only twice. Okay. So that's 7, John, at -2. So you have 7 free-up saves, because you've got Storm Shields. Flat 3 damage, John. Just 2. Okay. Unless you want to CP one of those.
No.
No? You're going to take it?
Yeah.
So 2 have fallen. And then I have the Heavy Flamer, which hits you twice. And we'll wound you on 4s. Nope, no it won't. Okay. Now I almost have to do this. I'll spend my last 2 CP, John, on Aerial Spotter on the Basilisk, so we can reroll all his hits. Because I need as much free damage weapons hitting those things as I can.
Yeah.
So, Basilisk, let's do the Earthshaker and then the Heavy Bolter. So, 2d6, reroll one of those and pick the highest. 4 shots. 4s to hit. Rerolling. It's got 2 auto wounds. Cheeky. And then 4s. 3 wounds, -3, so this will be on your invulnerable save now. Oh,
Dead.
splat! Even with a CP, they're dead. Didn't even need the Heavy Bolter.
No.
Didn't even need it. Nice, okay. Well, at least that frees up my infantry now to shoot something else. I was expecting to have to put all the las cannons that way as well. Yeah. Shows how much more difficult Terminators are to kill when they're in cover. Okay. Well, I've got no CP, John, so I'm just going to start shooting... Well, I have to shoot the command squad, haven't I? Because the rest of them are all characters next to a command squad.
Yes.
Or I can shoot into that rear end at the Blade Guard. Let's shoot into that rear end at the Blade Guard. 3 las cannons, going in hot. Hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s because of Harker. So 1 hit. Winning on a 4. No. Las guns. Reroll that. Yeah, they've all missed. Okay, infantry squad. Right, infantry squad. Crack missile and a plasma gun into your Blade Guard. Flashlights, command squad. Alright? Crack missile. I can reroll the 1 because of Harker. Misses. Plasma gun. Misses. Brilliant. I'll do the flashlights off camera. Right, flashlights did nothing. No surprise there. I think you had, what, 3 saves to make or 2 up? Yeah.
Yeah.
Harker. I'm going to shoot the Blade Guard with Harker, I think. Yeah. Let's do that. I can reroll that because of himself. Didn't help. Didn't shout at himself loud enough. Got 1 wound, AP 2. But you're in cover and you've got Storm Shield. So yeah, you're fine. Okay. Oh yeah, that tank. Haven't shot him yet.
Yeah.
Well, when he's sort of looking at the Blade Guard, so I'm going to shoot your Blade Guard.
Okay.
And the Heavy Bolter is in range as well, so everything from that tank commander into the Blade Guard. Start with the las cannon. It hits. Doesn't wound. Damn it! Battle cannon, D6. Second D6. I'll reroll that one. 10. 6. 9, 10. Okay, freeze. Rerolling 1s. Didn't help. No 6s. Forced to wound. That's not too bad though. That's 4. -2, but you're in cover, so 3 ups. Oh, just the 1. Ooh, 1 down takes 2 wounds. It's D3, so 1 goes on a wound. And I've got the Heavy Bolters. Reroll that one. And then forced to wound. Just the 1. No AP because you're in a... Yeah.
Okay.
You're fine. I was hoping I'd kill 1. Because now you can just run the Apothecary over there if you need to. And then, yeah, he's popping smoke. So that's my turn done, John. Unfortunately, I don't get engaged on all fronts. And I probably won't now for quite a while. Because you've killed most of my speed, apart from the Chimera that's starting to make its way that way.
Yeah.
But I got rid of one of you 2 the last. Killed some more wounds. It's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I've retrieved data twice. I don't think I can do it over here. I think that's pretty much an impossibility now for me to get that quarter. But I can get this one at some point. So we'll be back for Dark Angels turn 4. And here we are, Dark Angels turn 4. We've been thinking about quite a few things of how it can work for the Dark Angels here. Essentially, you had the Blade Guard on the objective, and you need something to stay on the objective.
Yeah.
So they basically had to stay there. And then you had your characters in the middle, and you had 2 options. 1, run off and hide and stay alive and deny me points, or 2, come and punch something, and you're doing a bit of both.
Yeah.
Your Apothecary and Ancient are running into that ruin to help you Blade Guard. You've healed one, you've picked one up, and that will help keep them alive because they're one of your 2 the last, and they're on an objective. Your Chaplain Balan and your command squad going to come over and murder some people because that's fun.
Yeah.
And you got your litanies off. You got Litany of Hate, so you got reroll all hits aura going off, and your +2 to charge aura Canticle of Hate. So yes, charges into guardsmen are definitely going to be a thing.
Yeah.
And you don't need those to survive, so you can just annoy me basically.
Yeah.
And having them sit on that objective there wasn't really going to get you anything because I can run stuff onto there and claim it, but then you can just shoot me off it. You can shoot me off it anyway. And they won't offset. So yeah, shooting phase, John. I imagine many storm bolters into those 2 guardsmen.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, the cyclone missile is going to go off into the tank over there.
Into the Chimera. Yeah, makes sense.
I can't see that one now.
No, I retreated because you charged it with some. Well, didn't charge it. Piled into it with some knights.
Yes. Right, so I'll do the missiles first.
Yep, 4 cyclone missiles. You hit on 3s though, because +1, -1.
Yep.
Hit every time.
All hit.
It's a beautiful thing. Reading on 3s. 3, not bad. Do you want to CP that one?
No.
Okay, -2, 5 ups. I fell all 3, John, and I have no CP. 3d6 damage. You just killed it.
Good.
Doesn't blow up. Right, Chimera's dead. That's going to screw up my engaging all fronts plan. But now we've got all the bolters killing the guardsmen in the middle.
Yeah.
Hitting on 2s. Oh look, many have hit. Right, you've only missed a few shots. You rolled a handful of wounds. I rolled the saves, they're dead. Right, so you've knocked me off of that objective. So that's fine. You got a few guns here, haven't you? You got storm bolters and things. Don't know if you want to shoot some storm bolters somewhere.
Nah, straight into a charge.
Straight into the charge. Okay, what do you want to charge first?
Okay, so let's do the command squad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're getting +2 to this because of the Canticle of Hate. So they're going to go 10 inches. I mean, I think they're in.
Yeah. So that's that.
They're going to go 10. Who's next?
Chaplain.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he's in. That's 11.
Okay, and
Belial. 4, 5, 6. He might not be. But you do have a CP.
Yeah, I'm going to re-roll that. Quick.
Yeah, I mean, they're all in. Do I get CP? No, not almost. Right, charges look like that. We're going to start with Belial because he's cool. He's going to hit on 2s, re-rolling because of the Litany of Hate, just as well the Chaplain's next to him.
Yeah.
Because he made him hit. And you're killing on 2s because AP lots. Cool, so he's killed 4. Right. Who's next?
Right, let's go for Chaplain.
Okay, Interrogator Chaplain, hitting on 2s. Rerolling because he's shouting at himself. Doesn't need to because he's already shouted at himself. He's going to wound on 2s. And I will get 6 up saves from that. No, wait, you're in the Assault Doctrine.
Oh, yeah.
I've got 1 guy left for your command squad.
Okay.
Do you want me to pick him up or did you want to bother rolling?
Yeah, you take him off.
Cool. Right, unit's dead. Right, we're back. You consolidated in. And the objective is actually contested. Because I've only got 4 models. The heavy weapons teams and Harker. Because my company commander isn't on the objective. But I wasn't really expecting you to come crashing through the wall and killing all the infantry squad. So, okay. So at the start of my turn, I will only get 4 points. So what we're going to do, we're going to work out the points and sum up where we are, and then go into turn 4 for the guard. Right, here we are, Imperial Guard turn 4. So yes, I couldn't get this objective because John nicked it or contested it. So I only got 4 points on the primary. So I've just done a quick count up of the scores. Guard are now on 34. Should have been 38, but you've nicked it. 34 to 48. Obviously, that's before we add on to the last and no prisoners. So we're probably both getting about the same on those at the moment. But engaging all fronts is going to be an issue for me now. And also retrieve data, because this turn I was planning on doing this quarter with the unit you just murdered with the Terminators. So, yeah, I might end up only getting 4 for retrieve data. But okay. In terms of movement, I've fallen back with the last cannon teams, obviously. I've manoeuvred my tanks around a little bit. This unit in this ruin here has ran away as much as possible because I don't want to get storm bolted to death. And these have moved slightly around the corner because there might be a turn 5 surge from the Scout Sentinel onto that middle objective to maybe get me an extra one at the end of the game. I've got 1 CP, and yeah, for orders, my tanks are going to tell themselves to reroll ones to hit, and my platoon commander is going to tell my las cannon teams to get back in the fight so they can fall back and shoot those las cannons. Because let's face it, I need all the guns I've got spare at the moment to shoot at what's in front of them. So those 3 las cannons, John.
Yeah.
I am going to shoot all of them at your command squad.
Okay.
I think, maybe?
Alrighty.
Yes. Actually, no, I won't start with them.
Are you sure?
I'm going to start with the Manticore. I'm going to spend 1 CP on the Manticore for direct assault or direct onslaught, whatever it is, plus 1 hit because I can see you.
Mm-hmm.
And the Manticore is going to shoot Belial in his face. Because that's fun. Because you got to look out, sir, but he's nearer. So 2d6 shots with the rockets. I'll keep that. Could reroll one of those, but I'd rather not risk it. So 7 shots hitting on freeze now. Rerolling ones because of Harker. Got 1 wound already. And then 4 plus to wound because of transhuman. Just 2. At minus, at minus nothing because you're in a ruin. And armor of contempt. Yeah, what a waste that was. Okay. Heavy flamer into Belial. Hits him twice. Wounds him once. 2 up save. Yeah, this is going to be difficult to kill. Right, the Basilisk might do something. But I'm going to put the Basilisk into those command squad guys, I think. Yeah. Basilisk command squad, 2d6 shots. Reroll 1 and pick the highest. I'll have 6. Thank you very much. 4s. Reroll into 1s. And I've got 1 auto wound. Plus 2 more wounds. 3 to -3, which will become -2. Then -1 because you're in a ruin and armor of contempt and things. 3. You're fine.
I'm okay.
Yeah, Terminators in cover, John. Difficult to kill, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why did I put so many ruins on the table? Heavy bolter. I can reroll that because of Harker. 1 wound with heavy bolter. 2 up save. Oh look, you're fine. Right. Okay. Yeah, Terminators in cover. I just need you to start rolling 1s, essentially. That's what I need. I need you to start rolling some 1s, John.
Okay, I'll try.
This tank commander, everything into the command squad. Las cannon. Hits. Wounds. -3, which becomes -1, because of cover and armor contempt. You're fine. Of course you are. Right. Reroll those. 3's missed because he's bracketed, but I've got a wound. And 3 more wounds. 4. 2 up saves.
4?
Yes. Oh, someone's taken 2 damage. Yay. That Terminator's he's still alive. I need you to roll more 1s, John. Yeah, you're good at rolling 1s normally.
Which one?
It doesn't really matter. Battle cannon. I'll reroll that. 9. Come on. This is volume of dice. If I throw enough dice at you, you'll roll some 1s. 4s to hit though, because I'm bracketed. Rerolling 1s. That wounds. As do they. 4 at -2, but you've got armor of contempt and you're in a ruin, so 2 up saves. Damn it. Right, other Lehman Russ. Rinse and repeat. Heavy bolters. Rerolling that. They wound, they hit. 3, 2 up saves. Yay, I've killed the guy. Right, let's shoot the last cannon to the other one. Reroll the 1. It's hit. It's wounded. It's got Storm Shield, hasn't
he? Yeah.
So we 1 up. Yeah, I mean, you're fine. Rolling it's quicker than me trying to work out what it is. Right, Battle Cannon. I'll reroll that. And then the second shot's going to have that. So 3 and 5. Okay. Freeze. Rerolling 1s. Didn't get any 1s. Got a wound. Forced to wound. 4. And these are 2-ups. Ah. Last cannon. Did I shoot the last cannon from him? Yeah, I think that's what killed the other one, wasn't it? Ah, John, I've shot the rest of my army at essentially 2 guys and killed 1. Yeah, there's nothing else to shoot. Oh no, Harker's there. You can shoot a command squad guy. Let's do that. Yay, that also wounds. And that just 1. Yeah, you're fine. Got a las pistol. It wounds! 2 up. Oh, would have been funny if you got wounded by a las pistol. Yeah, I think that's my turn, John. Okay. Well, I mean, obviously you can Hurricane Divine and punch me. Did you want to do that?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, the character's Hurricane Divined. Now the las cannons are no more. Surprise, surprise. So yeah, that's the end of my turn. Do I actually get any points for my turn? No, apart from 1 primary. No. And then at the start of your turn, John, you'll max your primary. And you've now maxed out your Stubborn Defiance. Mm-hmm. And let's see what Dark Angels do in their final turn. Okay, we're back. Dark Angels' final turn. So you maxed your primary because you had this one, that one, that one. Command phase, you got your Litany of Hate and your Excitation of Rage off. So you're rerolling all hits over here, getting +1 wound on your chaplain. And your plan is kill that tank, bonk the commander on the head. Game's done, basically. But you got your shooting phase, you got a Combi Melter on the chaplain.
Yeah.
And you've got Belial's Mastercrafted Storm Bolter. Over here, essentially, you just picked up a Blade Guard and just bunkered up.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to guarantee you 2 the last points.
So,
nice.
Okay, so I'll do the melter gun.
Okay.
On there.
He's missed.
He misses.
Brilliant. That was worth looking at. Did you want to shoot his Storm Bolter at something?
I have my CP.
You do have a CP, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, what else are you going to spend it on?
Yeah, let's do it. Reroll.
It hits.
Okay.
You can win on a 4. No. It doesn't win it. Brilliant. And then you got his Storm Bolter. Did you want to weaken up the tank before you charge it? With last Storm Bolter?
No, I'm going to fire it at...
You're going to shoot Harker as you run past him?
Yeah. Brilliant.
Okay, reset every time. You're winning on freeze. 3, and it's at -1, isn't it? Ooh! 2 damage, but I've got 2 6s. All you've done is really annoy Sergeant Harker now.
Make him angry.
Don't want to make the Sarge angry. Yeah, charge phase, I guess.
I'm going to shoot the...
Oh yeah, you're going to shoot some...
missiles as the...
Frag
over at those. So
yeah.
I'll just...
Yeah, you tried moving to get in Storm Bolter range, but it wasn't possible.
No.
So you can have 4 d6 shots, but 2 at a time because minimum 3 because of blast. So 2d6 minimum 3 and 2d6 minimum 3. 6. So 15 shots. 15. Hitting on 2s. Well, I haven't got any CPs to take cover.
Right. Get some dice. 4.
Right, frag missiles, 15 of them, hitting on 2s. You've missed 1. You're winning on 3s, but we'll get a 4-up save because I'm in cover. Oh, okay.
Oh, there's quite a few 2s there.
There's quite a few 2s. 8? Is it 8?
Yeah.
8 4-up saves. And you killed 5 of them. You killed half the unit. Okay. Move those in a moment. And then, do you want to do some charges?
Yeah.
No, I've no CP for Overwatch.
So, Chapman's going there. He's going in there, and I'll roll to see.
Yeah, he's going in there. Cool. Trying to maximise your bring it down points.
Yes.
I have a feeling you're going to get a really good score here, John.
Well, I think so. DFS, it's been a while since I've done.
Well, it's the first time you've ran pretty much pure Deathwing.
Yeah.
And then with Armour of Contempt as well. It's really nice. Who are you going to start with?
Right, Chaplain.
Okay.
5 attacks.
Hit on 2s, rerolling because he's full of hate.
Or hit.
And then your strength is normally strength 7 normally? Or strength 8?
It will be strength 6 with
Strength 6, okay.
Yeah.
But you're winning on 5s, but you're winning on 4s because of that. And then you're re-rolling because you're Deathwing in the assault phase. So 3 at minus.
It will be -2 in the assault.
Or is it -1 normally, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so 4 ups, and these are damage.
Damage 2.
So you want all of these to fail.
It should be nice.
Brilliant. Can I blow up? No. Oh, so he's done it. He's done it. He's gone in and just smashed that tank. Chaplain Tank Wrecker. Who do you want to go to next?
Command squad.
Hammer time.
Hammer
Okay.
time.
Du-du-du-du.
Right. 4 attacks.
Yep. Bonk him on the head.
That's the sergeant.
You're re-rolling all hits because of the Litany of Hate. He's in re-roll range. Hit on
That
4s.
one as well, yeah.
So you've hit him 3 times. Only the 1 wound. Wow. I've got a 5+ invulnerable save. I mean, he's taken 3 damage. I'll check how many wounds he's got now. Yep, Twin Commanders have 3 wounds. So he's now on the floor with his sort of skull caved in. Belial chopping up a basilisk.
Yeah.
So hitting on 2s, re-rolling because he obviously told himself to re-roll everything. There we go. And then your strength 6, I think you said?
6, yeah.
So basilisks are toughness 6 conveniently. So you're winning on 4s and then re-rolling because of Deathwing. So you can re-roll that one. And it's AP lots, I'm assuming?
-4.
Okay, so I
Or
don't get...
-5 in the assault doctrine.
And it's 2 damage each, yeah?
3 damage.
Oh, I mean, it's definitely dead then. Right. Doesn't blow up. So you managed to get some more bring it down points. You're doing well, John. You're doing well. So that's the end of your turn, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. Right, here we are after the guard turn 5. There wasn't really much I could do, essentially. There wasn't anywhere I could take that objective back because I only had Harker and you got 2 guys on it. And there was no way I was going to kill them. Yeah, I mean, we saw what happened last shooting phase. Some of my guys ran off because of morale, but I had 2 left, so that's fine. So I'll hold that objective. And my Sentinel and Tank Commander advanced around here, and he told himself to essentially advance again to get onto that objective because I score my primaries at the end of my turn. So I do get 8 for the primary on the last turn, plus the 4 for the bomb that I put down. So I get 12 on the primary in the last turn. So I do end up with 36 primary, which isn't too bad. But the guard finish on 63 points. Essentially because you deny me lots of engage points and retrieving data points by taking away my speed, the tanks, the sentinels, the Valkyrie, and then essentially every time my guys hopped out of a tank, you murdered them. And I only got 7 for no prisoners, which isn't too bad. But what I've learned is killing Blade Guard and Terminators in cover with Apothecaries and Ancients nearby, unless you have very high AP, it doesn't work. So yeah, 63 for the guard. Deathwing. John is Dark Age. You scored 40 on the primary, so you beat me by 4 points on the primary. But then your secondaries were brilliant. 15 for Stubborn Defiance. We all knew that was going to happen. 10 for To the Last, which is probably the best I could hope for. I wasn't going to kill all 3 of those units, but having 2 survive. I would have liked to finish them off when I had the chance, but as soon as they started getting whittled down, you ran them into cover, murdered some guards, and then just stood there.
Brought some back with the Apothecary.
And then brought some more back each turn, so they're back to almost full strength again now.
Yeah.
And then Bring It Down you did quite well, which I thought might have been challenging, because you had to get to me. But your Deathwing Knights dropping in definitely did that.
Yeah.
And killed 1, and then I had to spend an entire turn of shooting them.
Getting those last 2 tanks at the end.
Yeah, Belial and the Chaplain did your proud days. You got 14 for Bring It Down as well, so you only dropped 1 on that. So the Dark Angels, 89 points. You dropped 1 on Bring It Down, 5 for To the Last, and 5 on your primary, and that's it. Well done, John.
Yay!
Yay! So it's a Dark Angel's Victory, Armour of Contempt, and Transhuman Terminators is definitely a thing.
Yeah.
Especially when in cover, because then AP2 is effectively nothing. And against an old codex that doesn't have many high AP things, like the best I've got is las cannons and demolishers and melters. Battle cannons, pointless. Heavy bolters, pointless. Especially when you've got a -1 damage banner on things that are damage 2 or damage D3. It just doesn't work.
Quite nice.
Basilisk had a really good shot though, didn't it? At one point,
Yeah.
just went and boom, killed some guys. Like yay! But yeah, good game, John. Thanks for the game.
Thank you.
Good to see the Dark Angels win.
Yeah.
You know, because that half chaos. And thanks for watching, everyone. And we'll see you in the next one.